Yeah, dear students, in this what you call them as a second UC class, biology. First, what you call them as chapter called them as a human reproduction. Human reproduction is what we discussed in the last class. We discussed what you call them as a implantation cleavage and what is the implantation, how the blastocysts come and attach the uterus wall. After the attachment of the blastocyst to the uterus wall, how the embryo going to develop. Embryo going to develop agutade andre ee embryo develop agabekra yave month alli what are the changes going to take place. In the first month the heart is formed like this, and the second month alli the limbs and digits are formed, and the what you call them is and in the first trimester we can see the formation of what you call them as some 5 years what you call them as beard mele air formation aguvanthadagirodu inta and important organs kelu organs develop aagta irtare. Amele what you call them as in the 5th month what you call them as a fine hair on the body when the movement of the baby is observed, and in the what you call them as the second trimester almost all organs 6th month alli alla organs develop agirutte, and after the 9 months the fully baby will be developed. Let's call them as from the period of what you call them as up to the what you call them as gestation period ಅಂತ ಏನು ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು 9 months ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ 9 months ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಬೇಬಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಬೇಬಿ ನೌ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಹೌ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು that is going to deliver what you call them as how this baby will be delivered. That is what you call them as a parturition. What is the term is called? Parturition. This is nothing but a parturition. What is meant by parturition? This was one of the what you call them as a term we are using for the delivery of the baby here today. What is the gestation period and the pregnancy period? What is it from the fertilization until the delivery of the baby iruvanta on the period now gestation period, the pregnancy period, it is usually in case human beings it is a 9 months duration. What is gestation period of the humans females what is the gestation period is about 9 months. 9 months of a gestation period will be there. 9 months of what we call as pregnancy period is also called as a gestation period. It is our gestation period. After 9 months of the gestation period of the pregnancy, baby is now delivered baby is ready for delivery. Here, this average duration as well. The vigorous contract after the fully developed baby, the vigorous contraction of the uterus going to take place at the end of the pregnancy. Pregnancy end alli ಒಂದು vigorous contraction start ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That is resulting in the what you call them as a expulsion. What you call them as a expulsion delivery. Expulsion of the delivery of the what you call them as a baby going to take place. After that fully developed ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ this is the vigorous contraction of uterus ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ end of the pregnancy ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು expulsion ಹೊರ ಹಾಕುವಂತದ್ದು what you call them as a delivery of the baby is going to take place. That process is called as a parturition. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ಏನಂತ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೀವಿ parturition. What is meant by parturition? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಈ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಕೆಲವು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. What is meant by parturition like that? Here this is called as a expulsion. Or what do you call it as delivery of the baby. Delivery of the fully developed baby. That is what you call it as a parturition. What is meant by parturition? The expulsion. What you call it as a expulsion, or what you call it as delivery of the fully developed baby. That is what you call them as a parturition. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್. ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್. It is also called as a neuroendocrine mechanism. This is mainly due to the vigorous contraction of the uterus. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನು ಯಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್. ಈ ಪಾರ್ಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್. This is called neuroendocrine mechanism. ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನರ್ವಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಟು ದಿ ನರ್ವಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ನರ್ವಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂಟರಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್. ಅದರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಹೈಪೋಥಾಲಮಸ್. ಈ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇದೆ ಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್. This partulation is due to the vigorous contraction of the what you call them is a endometrium what you call uterus. What you call them is a vigorous contraction ಏನಾಗುತ್ತದೆ, contraction of the what you call them is a uterine tissue ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. uterus tissue ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು you can see female reproductive system ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. This is the female reproductive system. Here you can see ಇಲ್ಲಿ this is called as this is a endometrium wall is there, and if for example if baby is attached here, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, after the vigorous contraction start ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. vigorous contraction ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟರಸ್ ವಾಲ್ vigorous ಕೈಲಿ ಏಕೆ, because you can see this is outermost layer is called perimetrium. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಮಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯಂ. ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತವೆ, ದೇ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್. ವಿಗ್ರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಮಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯಂ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. that is called ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿ ನ್ಯೂರೋಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಮೆಕಾನಿಸಮ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿ what you call mainly ಏನ್ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, that is due to the what you call vigorous ಬೇಗ ಬಹಳ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟರಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೋರಿಯಾನಿಕ್ ವಿಲ್ಲೈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಎಂಬೆಡೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅವುಗಳು ಕಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅದು ಹೊರ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ, ಹಿಮೋಕೋರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ, ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದರಿಂದ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಯುಟರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮದರ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಫಿಟಸ್ ನ ಈ ಕೋರಿಯಾನಿಕ್ ವಿಲ್ಲೈ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿದಾಗ ಅದರಿಂದ ಹೊರ ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ವಿಗರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ರೂಮ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ರೂಮ್. ಲೇಬರ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಾಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿಗರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಫ್ ಬೇಬಿ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭ. ದಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿಗರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ವಿಗರಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಲೇಬರ್ ಪೇನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೇಬರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇನ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತದೆ, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವೆರಿ ಪೇನ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್. ವಿಗರಸ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಪೇನ್, ಲೇಬರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ವಿಗರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ವಿಗರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ uterus, uterine tissue going to take place. This is a ಯಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, this is due to the vigorous contraction of the uterine tissue. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಪಾರ್ಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿದೆ ಈ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾರ್ಚುಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಫೀಟಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ. ಈ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಫೀಟಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ that induces the what you call them as a uterine contraction. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, uterine contraction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is called fetal ejection reflex. 1 marks what is the fetal ejection reflex ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಚುರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪಾಚುರೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ started from the fully developed fetus and the placenta. This induces the vigorous contraction of the uterus is called them as fetal ejection reflex. What is fetal ejection reflex? They want to ask in our examination. What is meant by 1 mark? Pachuration. What is meant by what called fetal ejection reflex? We call them as the signal for parturition is the signal for parturition is initiated by the what you call them as fully developed fetus and placenta. This placenta results in vigorous contraction of uterus. Like tissue is called fetal ejection reflex. Is called fetal ejection reflex action. It's what is fully developed in the even fetus message ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದು ಹೊಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳದೇನೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟ್ರಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ನಾವು ಹೊಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳದೇನೆ ಸಡನ್ ನಾವು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡೋಟಿಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಸ್ಪೆನಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನಾವು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಗ ವಿಡ್ರಾ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ ಆ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬೇಗ ಬಂದು ಈ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿರುತ್ತೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಫೀಟಸ್ and signals for parturition signal ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ fully developed fetus ಇಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ placenta ಅದರ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ vigorous contraction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಾಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ vigorous ಆಗಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ uterus ನ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ that is called as a fetal ejection reflex. ಈಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಯುಟ್ರನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದಿ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ಸ್ ದಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬರ್ತ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಪೇನ್ ಬಂದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸರಿ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಗು ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ದೇ ಗೋಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬೇಬಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಎ ಇಂಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಗೋಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಟ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ this is called this triggers the release of the hormone which is that hormone oxytocin ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಬಾಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆದಂತ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಸ್ ದಿ ವಾಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ further release of the oxytocin and bring about more and more contraction. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಸಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಮೇಲೆ bring about contraction. ಈ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಈ ದಿಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಆಗಿ again it produces more and more oxytocin and bring about more and more contraction of the uterus. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಈ ತರ ಆಗುವಂತ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆದಂತ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಅನ್ನೋದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇದು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಹೀಗೆ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟರಿ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಮೋರ್ ಪೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, more stronger and stronger contraction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This results in the what you call them as a expulsion. This results in the expulsion of the baby through the what you call them as a birth canal along with the placenta. So umbilical cord also comes out to this called them as a, that is called them as a parturition. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಬರ್ತ್ ಕೆನಾಲ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ, ಈ ವಜೈನಲ್ ಕೆನಾಲ್ ವಜೈನಲ್ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಈ ಬೇಬಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್, ಹೊರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಹಿಯರ್ ಸೂನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬೇಬಿ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದೆಮ್ ಏನು ಹೊರ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಡ್ ಔಟ್. ಅಂಬಲಿಕಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಾಗ, ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಸೆಂಟಾ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಬೇಬಿ ಔಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಡು ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಎ parturition. Delivery of the baby ಅಥವಾ expulsion of the baby, that is called as a parturition. And what is a fetal ejection reflex ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. That is called as a signals for parturition is initiated by the fully developed fetus and placenta, resulting stronger vigorous contraction of uterine tissue. That is called as a fetal ejection reflex. ಫೀಟಲ್ ಎಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇಂದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಇಸ್ brings about a stronger contraction of the uterus. This stronger contraction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಗ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಯುಟರಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ again trigger ಮಾಡಿ it releases more and more oxytocin and brings about more and more stronger contraction. Finally what you call them as a expulsion of the baby going to take place. That is what you call them as parturition. ಈ parturition ಆದಾಗ the baby what you call them as a baby is the expelled out from the what you call them as uterus and comes out through the vagina. Along with the placenta it comes out and the placenta will take cut off and take this baby. This is what you call going to happen. It is called parturition. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಯಾವ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. What is meant by fetal ejection reflex ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. What is meant by parturition? So and write a short note on the what you call this parturition means fetal ejection reflex ಹೆಂಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಈಗ fully developed signals ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು, ಅದರಿಂದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾ ಯುಟ್ರೈನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಅದು ಅಗೇನ್ ಟ್ರಿಗರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಟೋಸಿನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಈ ಬೇಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ರೈಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Now let me pass on to what you call them is after that part there is the delivery of the baby. That baby has to be fed and that has been taken care. That called post-natal care. ಅಂದರೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೊಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ ಮದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂಟಿಲ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀಡ್ ಎ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಫ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಕಾಲ್ that is what you call so she fed the young child fetus with a breast milk. That is what you call lactation. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು what you call lactation. What is lactation? What you call this is a mammary glands at the what you call from the in the what you call end of the pregnancy ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ mammary glands going to differentiate. They going to mammary glands undergo differentiation during the pregnancy. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು differentiation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. They start producing milk by the end of the pregnancy. Or the end of the pregnancy end ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದಂಗೆ they start producing the milk. Here this is called them as this production of milk. After the what you call them as a birth of the baby, that is what you call them as a lactation. And now what you call them as a lactation, a production and secretion of the milk from the mammary glands at the end of pregnancy. What you call them as a production and secretion of the milk from the mammary glands at the end of pregnancy is called as production and secretion of milk from mammary glands at the end of pregnancy is called lactation. What is lactation? Production and secretion of milk from mammary gland at the end of pregnancy is called as lactation. What is the lactation? Production ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು secrete ಆಗದ milk ಯಾರಿಂದ mammary glands ಯಾವಾಗ at the end of pregnancy is called as lactation. ಈಗ lactation ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ in case of this this helps in feeding the child. ಆ ಮಗುಗೆ ಫೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು it consists of so many nutrients are present, proteins and all these are present, and this is the child has to be fed with a what you call this dilute ಆಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಂದು liquid ಆಗಿರುವಂತ milk is a very important nutrition for the growing child. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ this helps the mother to feed their young child. Here the milk that what is produced during initial stages of what you call them as a lactation. Milk secretion ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಡೆಲಿವರಿ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ what called milk secreted at the initial stage of lactation ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ that is what you call them as that is consisting of what you call them as colostrum. ಏನಿರೋದಲ್ಲ is called colostrum ಅಂತ ಆ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ನೇಮ್ ನಾವು colostrum. Milk secreted at initial stages of lactation. Initial period of lactation ಅಲ್ಲಿ milk ಏನು secrete ಆಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ colostrum. What is a colostrum ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. colostrum ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? Milk secreted at the initial period of lactation. Initial period of lactation is called colostrum. Initial stage milk secrete are very important because it consists of so many antibodies. They can provide a immunity for the what you call them is a child. Child usually do not have immunity and when they are born, and that immunity is provided by this called them as a colostrum. That is called as a passive immunity. That is called passive immunity. Immunity is antibodies are usually present in the milk. That is going to provide it to the child. At the initial stages ಈ ಮಗುಗೆ ಏನು immunity ಇರಲ್ಲ ಆ immunityನ ಈ ಒಂದು milk ಇಂದ ತಾಯಿ ಮಗು ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ milk feeding is very breastfeeding is very essential for the young child. Okay, doctors ಎಲ್ಲ suggest for the do not use the bottle milk, use the what breastfeed is very important ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ this is called milk secreted at the initial stages of the lactation. It is called colostrum ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. It consists of so many antibodies like IgG, IgA and IgM. It consists of so many antibodies are present. Which are those? IgA anti-immunoglobulin A and IgM and IgG. ಈಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ IgG is very important. This is what called as colostrum. This provides what you call them as a defense against so many pathogens that are present in our blood stream ಅಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ pathogens ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದ್ರೆ ರೋಗಾಣುಗಳ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ IgG present in colostrum is very much essential for fighting against the antigens present in the blood stream. Antigens ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ರೋಗಾಣುಗಳ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಇರುವಂತ ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾಗಿ IgG ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಆಂಟಿಬಾಡಿ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ colostrum is very important. That's why breastfeeding ಅನ್ನ ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. That's called as because there are so many antibodies which provide immunity to the child. This is what you call them as colostrum. What is meant by lactation? Production and secretion of milk from the mammary gland at the end of pregnancy ಅಂತ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. What is a colostrum? Milk secreted at the initial stages of the what you call lactation. Very important. Lactation ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೆಲವು ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಆಗ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾವು what you call colostrum ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. This is consist of so many antibodies. With this I want to complete this chapter what you call human reproduction. Third chapter what called as human reproduction I want to complete. Here there is so many questions they ask in your examination. and you can get easily you can score the good marks from this chapter also, because one compulsory diagram will be asked for your skill exam. Skill ಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ write a neat label diagram, write the structure of a female reproductive system, the male reproductive system, the structure of a mammary glands like that, and ovum like. And this is the structure of the mammary glands and sperm like that. They can ask some of the questions like. And here the 5 marks questions one iruttangare, amare 1 marks and 2 marks in questions ಗಳು ಇರ್ತವೆ. A very important questions, you can easily get the marks. 1 mark questions you can concentrate, and also 2 marks, and also 5 marks you can get diagrams. The schematic representation may be asked, like for example spermatogenesis and oogenesis, they can be asked in our examination. Okay, some of the questions I want to take here. What you call them is some of the questions like what is ovulation? What you call them is a release of the egg from the matured Graafian for rupture and release of the egg from the matured Graafian follicle in the mid of the menstrual cycle is called them as what you call ovulation. Okay, now egg release ಆಗುವಂತ ನಾವು ovulation ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Next, what you call them is a name the cells that secrete androgens. Androgen is also one of the male sex hormone that is secreted by the what you call them as a Leydig cells. It is called them as a name the cell ಅಂದ್ರೆ Leydig cell that going to secrete the previous March 14 they are going to ask this. They asked this question: what name the cell that going to secrete the androgen? And what you call them as a menopause. What you call them as a cessation or stoppage of menstrual cycle. Around the age of 45 to 50 years, the menstrual cycle is going to stop due to decrease in the secretion of the certain hormones. That is called as a menopause. The menopause that is called cessation, stop of the menstrual cycle. This is what you call them as no more it can bear the child. That is what you call them as a anta ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗೆ ನಾವು menopause. ಹಂಗೆ menarche ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. First menstrual cycle begins at the puberty. First menstrual cycle start ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು what you call them as menarche ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Next, what you call them as a name the physical and physiological connection between the maternal body and the embryo. Embryo ಮತ್ತು maternal body ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು what you call them as placenta. Okay, we asked in our examination what is a placenta ಅಂದ್ರೆ placenta is the organic connection between the maternal body and the fetus for physiological exchange. The definition ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ, but write the simple one word what call them as a placenta. Now, what you call them as a ovulation take place on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. Why? ಯಾಕೆ 14th day ಅಲ್ಲಿ menstrual cycle ovulation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Because of the what you call increase in the level of the hormone called LH. It attains its peak, and that is called as a LH surge. That increase in the LH result in the rupture of the Graafian follicle and release of the egg. That is the reason why the mid of the menstrual cycle there is a increase in the level of the LH hormone, attains its peak level. So it is going to happen in the middle of the menstrual cycle. Next, what you call them is what is a colostrum? I am after you know what to know. It is called as being secreted at the initial period of lactation. Is that called them as a colostrum. And but name the function. What is the mention the function of serotolysis of the testes? Testes ಅಲ್ಲಿ specialized cells are present called serotolysis, which helps in those are called nourishing cells, which nourishes the developing sperms. ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮದ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥ ಪೋಷಕಾಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಟಿವ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, those are called serotolysis. Now, what you call them is a name the hormone secreted by the corpus luteum. Corpus luteum ಅಂದ್ರೆ ruptured part of the Graafian follicle ಏನಾಗಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, yellow body structure ಆಯ್ತು in corpus luteum. What is that? What is that? Name the hormone secreted by corpus luteum is called progesterone. Pregnancy hormone. Progesterone is secreted by the what you call them is a ಒಂದು ಏನು ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಪಸ್ ಲುಟಿಯಂ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಯಾವ್ದಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಪ್ರೊಜೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ, ಎಂಡೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಯಂ ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ ಹಾರ್ಮೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಜೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾನ್. Now, and also what you call them so many, why do the testes descend in the scrotum? because the sputum having a body temperature less than the body temperature of 1.5 degree temperature kadime irodrinda that promote spermatogenesis, that they descended, they present in the sputum. Next, what you call them is a site of spermatogenesis. We are going to serotolyze. What you call them is spermatogenesis in the seminiferous tubule of the what you call them is a testis, like that. So many questions they going to ask in this related this. What is meant by hymen? What you call them is a vagina is partially covered by a membrane. That's called them as hymen. That cannot be real indicator of what you call virginity of the woman. That is what you call them as a hymen. Is one of the membrane which can cover the partially cover the what you call genital opening, called them as a female genital opening called vagina. And now so many questions they can ask. What is meant by parturition? What you call them as spermiogenesis. What is spermiogenesis? Spermiogenesis is nothing but a formation of a sperm from inactive non-motile spermati undergoes differentiation into active motile sperm. That is what you call them as a spermiogenesis. Next, another question spermiation. What is spermiation? Release of the sperm from the what you call it, from the serotolysis cell into the lumen of this what you call them as a seminiferous tubule. That is what you call spermiation. Spermiogenesis ಬೇರೆ, spermiation ಬೇರೆ. Spermiogenesis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮಟಿಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ನಾನ್ ಮಟಲ್ ಸಿಲಿಸದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತ ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮಟಿಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮಿಯೋಜೆನಿಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೆರೋಟೋನಿನ್ ಸೆಲ್ಗೆ ಅಂಟಿಕೊಂಡು ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. That is what you call them as a spermiation. That can also ask in your examination like that. And so many questions like what you call them as a why the presence or absence of a hymen is not a reliable indicator of virginity or sex experience ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Why justify this statement? Because ಈಗ hymen may be broken down to the what you call them as a physical activities involved in by the women, like sports persons like that, cycling in the lead, they can be torn out. That is it. And also that cannot be real indicator there is a woman virgin anta helakagalla, because it may be accidentally, it may be broken in some of the cases. That's why it is not a presence or absence of the hymen is not a real indicator of the virginity. You cannot rely on the virgin on that the woman is a virgin or not. And this is the name the type of antibody present in cholesterol. You can write what called IgA, IgM and IgG. You can write that IgG. Placenta acts as a temporary endocrine gland because it can produce so many hormones, endocrine hormones. Going to produce HCG, what you call them, chorionic gonadotropin, what you call them, placental lactogen, HPL, and going to produce what you call them, progesterone. So many hormones going to produce. It called them, it's called temporary endocrine gland. It can certain duration up to pregnancy period ತನಕ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ತನಕ ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಎಂಡೋಕ್ರೈನ್ ಗ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಗ್ನೆನ್ಸಿ. These are some of the questions they can ask. What is name the enzyme induces the ovulation in case of the female. What call them as a LHR. Each cell for the test is going to secrete androgen called latex. Like these questions, so many questions they can ask in our examinations. Along with that, you can say some of the 2 marks questions and they can be asked in your exam. 3 marks ke kelbeka, 1 marks or 2 marks ke kelbodu. 8 marks they can ask in your examination. These 4 hormones secreted by the placenta: HCG, HPL, progesterone, what you call relaxin, estrogen. Ivella hormones barre. Placenta structural function between the fetus and maternal body justifies substantiate this statement. Because placenta is a structural and functional, because it can carry out so many functions by secreting so many what do you call it, functions ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. It can carry out so many functions, removal of the carbon dioxide and the waste material from the fetus. It also supply the, it going to connecting beds, it's going to supply the some of the nutrients from the mother to the fetus. The function in it, it is structural in it because it can establish a connection between the what you call there is a fetus as with that of the mother. It's called structure as well as the functional unit and the neighborhood. Mention the accessory ducts of the male reproductive system. You can write these so many ducts present in the male reproductive system. For example, the testis in the testis is there. What do you call them is a vasa, efferentia, epididymis is there. And are going to connect it with the what you call them is a vasa difference. What you call ejaculated duct. And these are what you call them is a so many accessory ducts which helps in the transportation of the semen. Those are called them as a accessory ducts. Now you can see so many other questions like they can ask in your examination. Mention the accessory ducts and what you call them is hormones secreted like this. So many questions they can ask. And functions of the placenta they can be asked. What are the functions of the placenta? What is the name of some of these 2 marks questions they can ask. What is corpus luteum? Mention its function. Corpus luteum is the remain part of the what you call them is Graafian follicle changes into a structure called them is a white yellow body structure called them is corpus luteum. It going to is a one of the hormone called progesterone helps in maintenance of the pregnancy. Next you can see 4 hormones of the placenta. Colostrum and what is the importance in the immunity kodutte anta. And what you call the next questions distinguish between spermatogenesis and formation of the sperm from the diploid sperm mother cells to the process of meiosis. What you call them spermatogenesis and spermiogenesis inactive non-motile spermatid into sperm agada active motile sperm like spermiogenesis. They can ask what is meant by LH surge andre what you call them is LH increase in the level of the LH at the mid of the menstrual cycle is called LH surge. What is the significance andre it helps in the what you call them is ovulation. Next you can see these are the common so many questions they can ask in your these exam alli kelanta questions kudivo. Along with you can see write one of the function of LH hormone in function ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. LH ovulation help ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. In case the male cell ಬಂದಾಗ LH is responsible for spermatogenesis. ಈ FSH ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ follicle maturation ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ females ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದೇ FSH ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ in case spermiogenesis ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. What is the progesterone hormone function ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ what it comes maintenance of pregnancy. Endometrium wall is maintained until the period of pregnancy. Next what is placenta functions ಕೇಳುವಂತದ್ದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ very important questions ನೋಡಿ 5 marks ಗೆ sketch and label the male reproductive system. Sketch and label the female reproductive system and draw a neat label diagram of a enlarged section of a mammary glands. They are going to ask these questions also asking your examinations. What is the structure of human sperm? Describe and with a structure. What is sperm? Describe spermatogenesis with a schematic representation. Oogenesis schematic representation. Menstruation cycle andre what you call them is a reproductive cycles in case of the females primates is called menstrual cycle ಅಂತ ಬರಿ different phases explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what 4 phase menstruation phase follicular phase ovulatory and luteal phase distinguish between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Okay, these are some of the questions they can ask in your examination. Being prepared for this chapter you can get a good marks. We call it nearly 8 marks you get with a diagram they can ask in your examination. Thank you very much.